Today we are diving into a habit that is so simple, it's almost easy to overlook. But according to clinical science, it could be one of the most powerful things you can do for healthy aging. We're talking about the morning water protocol, and it all starts with a simple question.
No, really, think about that for a second. Before the coffee, before you grab breakfast, definitely before you check your phone. What if that very first choice could actually set the course for your health not just for the day, but for the next decade? Well, we're going to dig into the science that shows that's not an exaggeration at all. So to really understand why that first glass of water is so incredibly important, especially for those of us over 60, we have to know what we're up against. And that opponent is what we could call the Great Dehydration. It's this silent battle that's happening inside our bodies every single day.
And listen, this isn't just about feeling a little thirsty. This is a massive physiological shift. The actual structure of our bodies changes, which makes us way more vulnerable to the bad effects of even minor fluid loss.
So why does this happen? Well, think of your lean muscle mass as your body's main water tank. As we get older, we naturally start to lose some of that muscle. It's a process called sarcopenia. And the result is right here. A younger adult might be about 60% water, but for an older woman, that can drop all the way to 50%. Your body's water reservoir literally shrinks.
And on top of that, every single night while you're asleep, your body is hard at work. Just by breathing and perspiring, you lose on average around 400 milliliters of water. Now, when your water tank is already smaller to begin with, that's a huge deficit to wake up with.
And here is the real kicker. You can't just rely on feeling thirsty to tell you when there's a problem. As we age, our thirst signals get, well, less reliable. They get blunted. So this means we have to make a huge shift, right? We have to go from thirst-driven drinking to protocol-driven hydration. It has to be a conscious, deliberate habit.
Okay, so you've woken up in this dehydrated state. What's the immediate reward for fixing it? Well, let's start with the command center for your entire body, your brain.
You know that brain fog feeling in the morning? That sense of grogginess and just not being sharp? It's not just about being tired. Mild dehydration is a huge reason for that confusion and lethargy. See, without enough water, your kidneys can't properly filter out metabolic junk like urea, which can then get into your brain. That first glass of water is like a system flush. It helps stabilize your neural signals and gives you an immediate boost in everything from memory and focus to your mood.
But we're not just clearing up brain fog. That morning glass of water is also busy building a protective shield around two of your most important organs, your heart and your kidneys.
Now, to get this benefit, you gotta meet this key player, a hormone called vasopressin. When your body senses it's dehydrated, it rings the alarm bell and releases this stuff as a defense. It tells your kidneys to hang on to every last drop of water, which sounds good, right? But it has a pretty serious side effect.
And this slide shows that side effect perfectly. It's a chain reaction. Vasopressin actually constricts your blood vessels, which then forces your blood pressure to go up. So when you drink water first thing in the morning, you basically stop this whole process before it starts. It's like telling your body, hey, it's okay, reinforcements are here. It lets your blood vessels stay relaxed and less strained for the rest of the day.
This story about George, it just says it all. For your kidneys, water is the ultimate cleanser. It's what flushes out all the waste and minerals that can build up and turn into painful kidney stones. For George, this one simple habit became a powerful form of preventative medicine.
All right, ready for the next huge win? Let's talk about flipping the on switch for your body's energy-burning engine. Your metabolism doesn't just slow down with age, it needs a clear signal in the morning to get going. And you guessed it, that signal is water.
Okay, check out this chart. It's from this amazing study by Michael Boschman. It shows that just drinking about 500 milliliters of water, that's like a regular-sized bottle, can boost your metabolic rate by a whopping 30%, and it happens within about 10 to 40 minutes. It's a process called water-induced thermogenesis. Your body actually uses energy to heat the water up, and that jumpstarts your entire metabolism.
But it's not just about burning more calories, it's also about controlling what you take in. Another researcher, Brenda Davey, found that when older adults drank water about 30 minutes before breakfast, they ended up eating, on average, 13% fewer calories during that meal. You know why? Because our brains are notoriously bad at telling the difference between thirst and hunger. Water makes the signal clear.
And this is what that looks like in the real world. Robert's story, it's not some crazy miracle. It's just what happens when you give your body the essential fuel it was waiting for. He didn't just feel less foggy. He had more energy, both physical and mental,
because his metabolism was firing on all cylinders right from the get-go.
So we've seen all the amazing things this does for you today. But now, let's zoom out and look at the really big picture. Because this isn't just about feeling good in the morning. This is about the incredible, long-term impact this one little habit can have on how well you age.
Being just a little bit dehydrated, but all the time, is linked to all of these really serious problems. It can speed up the aging of your heart. It makes you dizzy, which increases the risk of falls that can take away your independence. It contributes to frailty. Think of it this way. Every glass of water in the morning is like a deposit in your long-term health savings account, and it's actively fighting against these risks.
And it really all comes down to this single powerful line from a clinical review. This isn't just a catchy phrase. It reflects the real cumulative power of doing one small thing consistently. A small daily habit that creates a massive long-term change.
So ultimately, that's the choice, isn't it? It's not just a glass of water, it's an investment. It's a decision you make today that will echo for years, shaping your future health, your vitality, and your independence. So what will you choose tomorrow morning?